At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
The 5 main ingredients of this, they keep changing so that the Drug Enforcement Administration is having a hard time pinpointing making it illegal.
That would have been the case if you start looking at it from all the different ingredients. What the new law did, looked at what the effects were. Mood-altering drug affects your judgment. It has some type of some type of an effect, hallucinogenic effect or whatever. So basically, what they did is just made a very basic law which covers all the side effects, all the problems that the synthetic drugs. It's not just spikes; it's other synthetic drugs as well that's coming to the forefront of abuse. So, so they're actually in a way now addressing all those synthetic drugs. So, Synthetic Drug Act is basically the Drug Abuse Act is what's been passed in July 2012, was signed into law. And now, we'll wait for legislative season to come into effect. Hopefully, that the Schedule I drug, that part of the Schedule I drug from the federal government will be recognized in the state of Nevada. And once that happens, then we'll be going after those individuals that are selling mood-altering materials and that are using these mood-altering drugs. The problem is that, when you start seeing the use of synthetic drugs, it means that the other drugs are not as available as they once were. So there's a way for them to start getting getting those drugs, that the marijuana or whatever, drugs are not available to them offhand. It's a way of developing their own drugs to the same type of effects that THC has, as marijuana has and THC has, the synthetic marijuana. Like I said, the problem is that marijuana also has another part of the drug that has that's a sedative, and there's more of a calming. Those synthetic drugs don't have that type of part of it. So the psychosis is now being raised. They're hallucinating and becoming more violent, and that's the other side effect. That besides doing damage to all the parts of the body which you don't have spares for, you don't have a spare heart, your kidneys, you might have 2, liver, you only got 1. All those part of the things are being affected and damaging them at a very young age, and dying is a side effect. The ultimate side effect is the death. And so hopefully they'll be more aware that saying no to drugs is kind of like a good thing.
And there is no beneficial effect, as in the case of marijuana, where they can use this for medicinal purposes. This is purely, for lack of a better word, recreational use.
Basically, one heartbeat away from eternity. I mean, that's when you look at it. It's a toxic drug. It's toxic. Marijuana has its own issues and its own effects, but you're taking chemicals that are not meant for human consumption, and then you're turning that into something you want to use because you want to get the synthetic high from you getting from marijuana, and you're shutting down parts of your system. And especially at a young age, you're actually killing yourself. Sometimes quickly and sometimes slowly, but surely you'll be doing damage to your body you will not be able to recuperate from.